morning, everyone. I am having a cup of joe, as it were, getting my Saturday ready. So let's talk some groceries. Welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. It's Saturday. It's 7:30 in the morning. Doesn't look like the roads are bad, so I'm going to work. But I went to my local Giant yesterday. I love these magazines. We'll go through this separately because it is chock full of really good stuff. But unfortunately, I went to get prescriptions and they had sent them back. But they're ready again. But it was crazy because there was the hint of snow. People were like, I mean, this was like at noon, 1 o'clock, and I went to get gas, packed. And the pumps were going slow, and the gentleman next to me thought maybe because so many people were using it. I don't know. But I don't know about you, but around here, just the mention of snow and people get nuts. So anyway, I just got a few things. But I had gotten a couple things at Wegmans. So I got this tangerine juice. It's like $3.99 because I was craving it, and I wasn't going to Trader Joe's anytime soon. It's really, really good. Maybe not quite as good as Trader Joe's. And it's so much less acidic than orange juice in my body. I don't have it often, but I don't know, dark gray skies. I just felt like some. And then I got this because I used up my other one. It's their organic grape jelly, basically. Has nothing unhealthy in it other than, you know, it's grape. But no fructose, corn syrup kind of crap in it. And it tastes, I don't know, I can't explain it to you. It tastes like, but it looks different, right? And it's sort of a different consistency. It tastes like grapes as opposed to sugar. So, and I haven't tried these yet, but Wegmans has really good crackers. And I usually like the ones that are, are they? Like some kind of peanut or pecan and cranberry, I think. Anyway, I love these things. And they were out of my favorite one. I like to have them on hand. So fig and vanilla, so we'll see. Again, they don't have really bad stuff in them. They're not a health food. But there's no, it scores high on yucca. I mean, buttermilk, wheat flour, cane sugar, dried figs, raisins, brown flaxseed, oat, millet, sunflower seeds, cinnamon, baking soda, sea salt, black pepper, vanilla extract, and orange extract. So that is a healthy cracker. Because some crackers, y'all, now speaking of not healthy, that was just a few things I got at Wegmans. And then got these from Temu. And they're perfect. So, you know, I have to take 2 pills during the day. And, you know, sometimes I put it in my pocket, I lose it. I have those fatter things, too much. But anyway, look how perfect this is. So you just do it, and they came with tons of them, so I don't feel like, you know, a lot of times they might not make it back. But anyway, so those were, I think they were like $3.99, but sometimes, you know, they have specials. Anyway. So I was gonna make bean soup, and I have the northern beans, but I didn't read the instructions till later last night, and you have to cook the beans for 2 hours or let them simmer. I set my alarm to get up at 6 to do it, and then I was like, no. No. So tonight when I get home, and I'm gonna get the mise en place, get everything out I need except the ham, and then I'm gonna cook them and just throw everything in, put the crock pot on, and then I will have some ham soup in the morning. Now, I did get a thing of fresh French bread to go with it, but my roommate will eat part of that, and then it's gonna be so good with ham soup. But I did try this DiGiorno margarita, thin and crispy and stuff. I usually get, when I want a frozen pizza, whatever's on sale instead of what I'm hankering for. And then what I did is I added peppers and a little pepperoni, oregano, and red pepper flakes. So it's good. It's fine. But I'm just refusing to buy pizza. It's so expensive to have pizza delivered. It's crazy. So I think it was under $6. It was like $5.98 on special. I actually went into the Giant, which has been a first in a while. But just looked and see what was on sale and what looked decent. The problem is it's never quite as good the next day, but I'll take it today and like snack on it. And then I did have a couple unhealthy things. Let's do that last. I had to get a stool softener. Everyone's been telling me when I have my pain medicine, you need this. I don't know the difference. I just got the one that had the less than 100, can't imagine. Anyways, I got those, and this was like, I usually like to buy this stuff at Walmart, but it's Care One, so it's their Giant brand. It was $10.99. I don't know. It seems expensive, but... So this is my Starbucks Veranda coffee made in my percolator. And then I had a little bit of the oat milk creamer that's gingerbread for the holidays. It was good. I would buy one more if I saw it, just to have it. It's just a little different, but it was good. But not like, oh my God, I have to buy so many because I'm going to run out. Kind of good. Got some Honeycrisp. So these were on sale, I think, for $6.99. I don't know. I hope, I'm already looks sad. It's so hard. I can't be running around holding up 2 pounds of apples, but... And I got 2 more of the yogurts I like. The Skyr or whatever. I can't remember the brand, but like has a Viking ship on it. The vanilla, because I cut that up. I put that yogurt on. I'm going to add some chia seeds. I'm going to put a tiny bit of honey, pepita seeds, dried cherries. So yummy. And it really takes me all day to eat it. So I need to get some dishwasher stuff, but I want to go to Walmart to get it. But this was on sale. It's like a special sale. Honestly, it was $3.99 for 14. This stuff's expensive. Sorry about my cough. I got a cold. And the dry heat just is killing me. Sometimes at work, the heat comes on and it goes off. But when it's on, I just take a hot drink. But I feel fine. Anyways, I got that. You know, I'm checking them sales, y'all. I really am doing a good job. We're out of aluminum foil again. It's something I like to get at Walmart or even Dollar Tree. But I don't know the Dollar Tree per how many. You know, I got to figure out the price on that and see if it's worth. I just got the generic Giant brand. I'm not. We just need it sometimes. I just like to have it on hand. Now, so I got this bag of onions because one onion was like $1.69 and this whole bag was $6. So I needed a sweet yellow onion for didn't say sweet here, but did where I picked them up at. Because I told Joanna, please. And actually, I'll see if Beverly needs any. Because I'll never use up that many. But I needed it for I needed one for my soup. So I got that. I'm so sorry. I guess I'm coughing more than I realized because Lynn, thank you for the suggestion on how to cure it. When I first started my channel, I coughed all the time. And I do think it has to do with post-nasal drip. It's part of it too. I need to do my neti pot, clean everything out. I think that would help. Now, I've been using some of that nose spray, but I got a nosebleed yesterday, so I can't use it consistently because I get nosebleeds, so. That's it for today, but yum. So good. That is a treat. Okay, unhealthy things. I just did not want to scan everything because it was wild in that grocery store. So I went with what was, monocalcium phosphate. I just felt like peanut butter and jelly. Nature's Own. It's really sad. It says Never any artificial preservatives, colors, or flavors, and no high fruit corn syrup, but other things that are toxic to your children. Anyway, I won't even eat it all. But I just want to go with the cheapest, and I think it was on sale for $2.99. And this bread can be expensive. That day's bread, ooh. But that's what I've usually been getting, because sometimes I like I make 2 over easy eggs on 1 piece of Dave's bread. And then this is, again, I've been craving, so far I've been craving quesadillas. And last night my roommate came home and had leftover quesadillas, so I can make my own. And this is something I can do when I'm recovering, because I have a bunch of really good chicken meat already done for like tacos, frozen. I can undo it, you know, or make egg stuff for it. But it's low in carbs because there's so much fiber. Okay, so one of these has 17 grams of fiber. That's a good start to your day. Isn't that funny? Is it really 17 grams in here? It just says high fiber, 2 net carbs, because yeah, I mean, the fiber's 17. No sugar added, protein 6. So this is actually, other than the fact that it has phosphate, priophosphate. I didn't know fumaric acid. I've never heard of that. All right, I'm not scanning it, but I need to. Does anyone know of a good flour fajita thing? But if at least if it's not high on yucca. And those of you who are new, welcome. I can't imagine I have new people. But there's an app called Yucca, and you can scan, right? And it will tell you how many hazardous chemicals are in it. But what's really cool is it will give you alternatives, but there are never really good alternatives. Trader Joe's has a good corn tortilla, a white one. That's high on yucca. But if anyone knows of a good one like this, that has but at least it has high fiber and high protein. So, unlike this thing, sorry, which 0 fiber, you guys. I won't crave peanut butter and jelly for long. It's a comfort thing, and I'm going to put this on the kitchen table. That bread that has 0 fiber. 2 grams of protein per piece, okay? 0 fiber. I mean, really, I wanted to get out of there so badly because it was just chaos in there. See, I have a twinge in my neck. I sat in the same position too long. So what happens is, I can't explain it, but this muscle that goes up here, if I move it, it twinges up towards my, and it's scary. So when I did not wake up and do my exercises right away. I woke up and started looking at things. We'll talk about this then. Because I only have one more thing. Oh, I did get they had a thing of strawberries. They had a coupon. It was $1.88 per container. So they're probably not the best. But y'all, I'm going to cut them up, throw them in my yogurt. I have blueberries left, and then my apples. So I'm good with fruit. And this is comfort. So I bought 2 comfort things. And see, this is why I don't go in that often. But they were on sale for $2.50. They're normally like $6, something crazy. Do you remember these from your childhood? Love them. And I know they're just terribly unhealthy. Well, they do have 3 grams. They have more fiber than the bread. So 3 grams of fiber for 2, and then 2 protein. But high fructose corn syrup, palm oil, all that mono, calcium phosphate. Yeah, these are not healthy. Anyway, I gave a couple to my roommates. I just stick stuff on her shelf. And then this will be a toxic treat for myself. Yeah, anyway, that is it. I have to show you. Hold on. I need to reach. And this stuff I have to get prescription for my cat, for Clara. So it's kidney care. This thing is like $70. So I'm going to get my vet to, and I got it at the local place because my vet didn't have it in stock. But I'm going to see and try to get it online and see if I can get it cheaper. But, how much does she weigh? Anyway, but it's one of the things that is, my vet thinks is helping her kidney levels have gone down, whatever that means. They're healthier. So I will do anything. So I didn't do my exercises. I'm going to go up and take a nice hot shower and do them. Because I was in bed, couldn't sleep. You guys, I have to do something about my cough. I didn't realize till Lynn said something that I even had a cough, really. I got used to it. But looking for things. So give me some ideas. Like, I found something that's like a shampoo cap. You microwave it, and then you rub it in, take it off, towel dry it, and it cleans your hair. I don't know. That sounds good. Because even if I go to the haircuttery, I'm not going to go for the first 2 or 3 weeks. I'm just not. To have it washed and dried. I might just even have it washed, depending on how cold it is. And then I was looking for, like, I'm going to have to do like a bird bath kind of thing. So towels that you can use and it lathers, and then you don't have to wipe it off and throw it out. So those are 2 of the things. Plus, you know, feminine hygiene area stuff. Okay, this is really personal and random. So if you've made it this long, 16 minutes, you're one of my people. Looking at everything I'm doing and paying attention to how I use my arm, trying to use one arm, you just get your pants down to go to the bathroom with one arm. It's crazy. So what I'm going to do is, when I leave surgery, I'm going to have my long pajamas on, and I'm going to have sweatpants under it. So then when I get home, I can take those off, no underwear, and I can just pull it up. I think for me, that's going to be the easiest. And then, this is weird. I tend to wipe, number 1, with my left hand, and number 2 with my right hand. Do you do that? I mean, it's just things you don't think about. I was telling Beverly, and she uses the same hand. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think I was so scared, about this don't get an infection, don't wipe the wrong way, that I always did it separately. Anyway, TMI, I know. But that's the kind of thing I find fascinating, and why can't we talk about it? Everyone does it. And I've trained myself during the pandemic to use one, because I'm groomed, but use 1 to 2 for number 1, little sheets, and then, up to 5, whatever I need for the other thing, depending, to conserve my toilet paper, because I noticed I just grabbed and didn't pay attention. Anyway, so that is what's going on. So if you have any ideas that I should have that I haven't thought of, I think, my roommate said they have things like you can use to, clean your behind. Really, just take things for granted, you really do. And you guys pray for one of my subscribers who had a pacemaker put in and is, is lonely and having a hard time. So just send prayers out for everyone, but especially, it's tough. It's tough when you feel alone, especially if you live with someone and feel alone. I think that's even tougher. But I, so I have my list. I'm calling people. 1, I need to catch up with a lot of people. Pain really just, and my brain not functioning, up to 50% most days. I'm sorry, that's annoying. Damn it. No, I'm going to do my neti pot. And if I don't write it down, okay, watch. Because that will at least get a lot of this stuff out, and maybe that will stop this. But I have to show you, so this is my MRI report. And there are things that you can't understand. But, so all this stuff, like, I don't understand what it is. Moderate acroclavicular osteoarthritis. Moderate subacromial bursal effusion. Mild glenohumeral degenerative change. Moderate joint effusion. Intact anterior glenohumeral. I mean, this stuff is crazy, but then we come. Massive superior rotator cuff tear with retraction of the torn suprafinis and infraspinatus tendon margins to the mild humeral head, muscle and perimuscle edema, and mild muscle atrophy. I hate that word. High grade partial tear at the upper something or other, footprint measuring 1 centimeter without significant tendon retraction or muscle atrophy. I don't know what else it says. Mild or muscle edema indicating a strain. And I have a smaller tear, a teres minor muscle strain, intact tendon. Anyway, I'm going to take this to work today. I'm going to look up every word. I want to understand what's going on. But yeah. So that is what's happening. But I do think I'm not sleeping well because I'm worried, and then my arm hurts more, and you know. But I think I will probably have to sleep in that recliner for a month, 6 weeks, because you know, I toss and turn, and I don't know how. It's something I got to talk to my new doctor with. I don't know how I can turn that. And even if I put like a wall of pillows, and I'm ordered this long, like you put it in the back of your bed to let you sit up. But even that there, it's gonna wake up, it's gonna be off the bed. So I keep training my mind and saying, hey, we sleep in one position. We do not move much at night. You think that will help? I don't know. And I have some CDs I'm listening to about just health and how I heal fast, and you know, about how well surgery is going to go and how everyone's there to help me and that kind of thing, because I think it really does work. So my friend Beverly gave an example. She was obsessing over, she has, you know, she collects like I collect. I don't know if we're good for each other, but we're trying to be. But this old plastic Santa, she was wrapping up stuff to put away, and she was rushing. She should have stopped because she was tired, and she pushed through, which I don't do anymore. And the ski broke. This is something probably from the 30s. You know, that plastic becomes easier to break. And she got upset with herself. And then she realized she was looking through something. She keeps more notes, y'all. And noticed that she once was obsessed over ordering the Santa with the broken ski. So she thought, maybe I brought that to me. I don't know. It's interesting when you sort of pay attention. But Clara is demanding more food, and she's not getting it. So anyway, so we'll do some ham soup. So tonight, I guess, according to my recipe, and this is 2 pounds, so I only need 1. You do something and you get the water hot, throw them in, and then turn it off and let them soak for 2 hours. I don't know. Talk to me about Barbara, especially. I think he told me once about how you do beans, because I have a lot of them, and they're so high and all the good stuff. 1/4 cup is 8 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber. I guess that's why like rice and beans becomes a complete food. But I'm going to be working on that. But let me know. I have all kinds. I have red beans, black beans, pinto beans, baked beans. But we'll go through this one thing, because I know some of you told me before, I think Allie or some of you have told me that they have this at your grocery store, but not Giant, so whatever company, they probably subscribe to it. But it's this one happened to be chock full of stuff and some stuff I want to try and talk to you all about. But anyway, thank you for your prayers. I do feel them. And oh yeah, I still don't know what I did with this shirt that has the snaps on it, right? You know, I have this really fun skirt that I never wear because I don't know, I don't feel comfortable yet in skirts. But I thought when I'm wearing a top like that, I can just wear one of my skirts. So, okay, I'm going to work on my cough. That is really annoying, and I apologize. Plus, that's not good. I don't want to go into surgery and have a cough. And also, trying to wear a mask when I go out, and I didn't yesterday. I was so mad because there were so many people. I'm very good about washing my hands. I'm really going to say I'm obsessed. And Beverly said there's some kind of norovirus loose. So, and I have my spray. I'm going to get my spray out at work and spray everything. And I'm going to wear my mask because I do not want anything before surgery. And I remember, if you don't remember, those of you been here, when I had my first, I think it was my first cataract surgery, got canceled because the doctor was sick. And then I had to cancel the second time because I got, I haven't had COVID to my knowledge, but I got sick. I had a cold, so, you know. But we all pray for my girl Robin, because she's got some eye issues and stuff. She's always had, it's one eye. And I don't think I talked about this because I was talking to one of my former supervisors who I adore and love. And we talked like for hours. And I told her about it. But I don't even know what happened. Like, this woman's had shot in her eyeball since I've known her. I don't know if something happened when she had her first baby. I don't know. I just can't remember things. Short story. She had something in there and they did a procedure that's normal and it blew out, whatever it was. So she had to go, she goes, you know, we have Johns Hopkins here, which is near Baltimore. And it's a teaching school, right? And I really wanted my mom to go there, and it would have been a big ordeal for us traveling, but it was just almost impossible. I couldn't get it done. But when you have a choice, you want to go to Hopkins if you can. And like my boss, she has AFib, and her thing was like 200 anyway. They're going to do a new procedure on her, and a new drug, and you have to stay in the hospital 3 days, because if you react to it, they have to help you within seconds, or apparently, I don't know what happens. So I think they stopped the heart and restarted. It's really amazing, but she has a tendency not to call 911, and the woman is, how old is she now? I don't know. I'm bad at age. In her late 70s, I think. I don't think she's in her 80s yet. But she's real reluctant, and I said, you promised me. She's so precious. I love her so much, and I don't get to see her enough. That you will call, she called her friends, and then someone there called the police from wherever, and they called the paramedics. So she said it was like a party in her foyer. So number one, paramedics will not take you to the hospital if they don't think you need it. That's it. And the paramedic said her thing was at 200. It should be like not above 100. And when they were there, it was like 130. And he's like, you know what? Let's take you. And they'll decide. And by the way, they're usually cute and super nice to be around. So it's a win-win everywhere. And you cannot drive yourself to the emergency room. She will wait forever. You come in an ambulance and you're going to get higher priority. That's that. So anyway, so Robin has, she had to have a retina specialist and a cornea specialist at the same time. And they had to postpone her emergency surgery for like 5 weeks or something. And so she has a very high metabolism, I think, for drugs. And she has to take a lot for it to affect her. And she, during the procedure, I guess it was twilight, that always freaks me out, but started to feel something. So they had to do it a second time. And she told this guy, you look at what time I need that medicine, I want it 10 minutes before. To me, that's unacceptable. And when I leave places, I want drugs, and I don't take them if I don't need them. But the thought of being in terrible pain and midnight having to rush off to the ER and sit there in pain and wait is just yuck. So she sends me a picture early in this week, and the lens they put in underneath is like hanging out past the color part. I don't know how this works. And needless to say, that should not be happening. So they're like, well, you need to come right now. Well, we live a good hour and a half from there when traffic's bad, and she has to get someone to drive. I mean, so I don't know. I haven't talked to her. I got to text her and see what she did. But that shouldn't have happened. And no one will take responsibility. No one's going to sue anyone, because you're not going to it's just going to be a nightmare. There's lawyers, but you need to have people fess up and say, yes, blah, blah. But that doesn't seem to be the way it is. And I don't think she wasn't, girl loves her roller coasters. But I said to her, you need to never go on another roller coaster. But anyway, she's going to be maybe one of the people that, well, she's going to come hopefully and stay the first night or the second night, depending on how I feel with me. And then, you know, depending on my brother, I don't know, is it good to have someone who can't see in the eye taking you to surgery? I don't know. But she's my wifey and my bestie and my BFF, really. We know each other a long time, been through a lot. And she's just no nonsense. We took a class once, our boss Nancy sent us, and it was about organization and stuff. And it was so funny on all the tests. One, it was like her English teacher from high school teaching it. But on the test, she was completely left-brained, literally, and I was completely right-brained. So we decided we were together a complete person. So anyway, God, I'm sorry, y'all. But I had that test done, and I'm going to bring that to the doctor. I should make a copy of it today let me show y'all. Jeez. It might already be on my desk. Yeah, I don't have it. But anyway, when I took it, it was a swab. And it's expensive, but my cost was $300 back in the day when my mom was here and I had more money. But it tests you, like, genetically how things will react with your body. And I think eventually they'll just swab you, run it, and they'll know how to give you medicine right on the spot. Unless, of course, Big Pharma stops it, because when I was trying SSRIs for my depression, so you take a small amount for a week, and then you add, and then you wait, see if it's working. It's not working, you taper off, and then you have to start with a new one all over again. So it's really painful and hard when you feel depressed. But with the SSRIs, they do not work for me, genetically, biologically. So the doctor said we would have to dose you much differently. It's not that you can't take them or we can't get them to work. The normal amount will not sit well with you or whatever. So I'm going to show him the pain medicine part, because I think most of them, again, so that it means I probably have to have a higher amount for it to work accurately. Now, I don't know if all doctors believe this or know about it, but I do think, can you imagine? So you get depressed, you're going to take depression, you get this report, and like Wellbutrin, which I take now, is something that will work for me in a normal way. That you'll be able to know right away. And just think of all the drugs that I had to buy that didn't work. So, you know, but it's also like Tylenol is better for me than Motrin. That kind of thing's amazing. Even vitamins. So it's probably easier now and less expensive, and maybe it's more, deep. I don't know, but it's fascinating. Yeah, I wish Robin would get that, because she can drink half a bottle of tequila and really not feel it. I would have a shot of tequila, and honestly, I feel like I have to sit down because the way my body metabolizes it. We would be at the Chinese restaurant. She's on her third glass of wine. I have one, and it's half gone, and I feel woozy. So I just don't drink anymore when I'm out. It's just not worth it. I would never, ever drink more than one. But even now, like Robin, I will share her a couple, have a little bit of hers. So, but yeah, anyway, I don't know how I got on the subject as one does, but yeah, that I should be making these shorter. I'm sorry. I'll try to work on that. Honestly, it's better for my channel if I do quick, like 10-minute things. It's just not how my brain works. So, and how I want to share things. So like, I should have stopped the end of my grocery haul and then did the talking one, and that talk as long as I want, but like groceries, cooking, stuff like that, make it shorter. I'm going to work on that. And, but you guys, no, I'm going to talk about this next time because I want it to be at the beginning. But I was watching this young girl sing. Hold on. And I was looking, there's people who do reactions to all kinds of things. Oh my God. They have huge numbers. I'm sorry, some of them I just thought, I couldn't even stand 10 minutes. I thought, what is happening? Like huge views and huge subscribers. So I need to talk to, I think Sue, I have a friend Tina, and it would be great, but she will not be on camera. And without her face, is so expressive. We have really good chemistry. she won't be on camera. It's not going to work. People don't like to hear voices. They want to see your face. But Mark and Sue and I, that might be a good thing. I don't know. And just have a separate channel on that. That's wild. But anyway, I am going to go hop in the shower and get ready for my day. Thank you for being here. Something's changed on YouTube, and I have to ask Sue, it's harder. I used to just have all my comments for every video in a row. And now it looks like I have to kind of go into each video and see the comments. So I don't know. I hate change. I try to embrace it. But I hate it. Like every time there's an iPhone update, God, I curse. Even right now, it's doing weird things. But I'm going to work on that when I'm home and study stuff and get rid of photos and, you know, get rid of emails and unsubscribe. And I'm going to use that time to just really calm. Since I can't physically move clutter, I'm going to do it digitally for sure. So, all right. I hope you have a lovely Saturday and you're safe. And I think our big snow is coming Sunday night into Monday. And I had a dentist appointment, which I canceled, and a cleaning and a dermatology appointment, which I get yearly, but we're not watching anything. And I don't have not one question about one thing. So what I've done is I always do my year stuff in January because it's my birthday month, but it ends up getting canceled and I stress over it. So I'm going to change everything to June, which is my dad's birthday month. And a way of honoring him is taking care of my health. So why would I have it in January? It just dawned on me. I'm not going to get canceled in June because of bad weather. And then the cleaning I canceled too because my sister-in-law has found really good dentists that are really good and easy to work with and are more reasonable in their prices. And I have just a hot mess in my mouth. So I'm gonna make an appointment. I don't know how long. I'll call them and see how long. And then, you know, once I can drive, I'll go there and get my teeth cleaned and talk about a plan. And then I wanted to tackle my hearing after that. But, you know, in Maryland, my friend Michelle sent me, they just passed something where I can get, I don't know if it's 2 hearing aids or 1, but it's really much cheaper than they've ever been. And it's a state thing now. So I got to deep dive that. That's kind of cool because I do think I can basically hear, but when I have 2 people who talk to me all the time at work and they're low talkers. And I really have to ask them over, or I just pretend I know what they said. And I just go, oh, wow. I remember one day, somebody, you know, it's circulation and info are together, right? So I'm here and then there's an empty one here and then usually info's here, but a couple here so we can talk because I can't hear people way down. And this woman was saying something to me and I said something back and she said she liked your sweater. Yeah. So I'm going to work on that. That's what I'm going to do. But honestly, for people I'm working with that I'm trying to take care of, I really want to hear what they're saying. Yeah, anyone else, whatever, right? Like, what? Repeat what? I'm sorry, what? I hate that. But anyway, it is what it is. So that will be, I'm going to work on my list while I'm recovering. But okay. Thank you for your support and your prayers. I appreciate it. And Annie, again, if you can think of something that I'm not thinking of. My roommate said to get paper plate stuff because even with on one arm carrying a plate is hard. I think I'm going to eat everything at the table just so I don't have to go far. But let me know if you can think of something that will make my life easier during my recovery. So, all right, you guys, take care.